It's Wednesday. Y'all know what it is. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. It's Wednesday. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what time it is. It's time for what the shit. What it is. What's going on? How y'all feeling?
Is that a general question or are you asking us?
A little bit of both.
Oh, nigga, it's good, nigga. I'm great, nigga. Wednesday, nigga. Wednesday night, nigga. What the shit, nigga?
Boom.
What the motherfucking shit is going on with y'all? How y'all doing? Shit,
I like how you did that, bro. That was really wordy there.
Yeah, we're gonna start doing that from now on. What the motherfucking shit is going on with you motherfuckers?
Shameless plug. I feel it. Before we get to tonight's festivity, let me ask everybody a question. This is a question of the day kind of thing. The worst job y'all ever had?
Oh, I got it. Off that. I worked at Golden Corral in the dish room. Worst job I ever had. Hands down. I didn't even know motherfuckers use that many plates at them. Man, one plate minimal, bro. The fuck is y'all out there doing?
Nigga, I sat at a table with 40 plates and 3 people.
Man, what? Ain't nothing like that dish room. And one day the dish machine broke down, bro. Everything by hand. Hey, yeah. And I tell people, bro, don't eat that Golden Corral, bro. You're gonna die.
Oh, worst job.
My first job was
no, worst job.
Oh, my worst job. Being a father. No, I'm just playing.
I kind of, you know what's crazy? When I thought of this question, I was like, and I should have said, because I was gonna say, boom. Besides being a dad, worst job, but I forgot. my Instagram is fucked up, so I had to go back and fix that. But yeah, besides being a dad, my nigga, worst job ever. What the fuck?
No, man. Probably my worst job ever was probably this restaurant I used to work at in Florida, in Hastings, Florida. All my co-workers and managers and supervisors were all white. And they were from the heart.
Nigga, the name of the place was Hastings. Nigga, that should have gave you the first side.
That didn't give you the impression?
It was like Hastings. That sounds like a place for niggas. I'm gonna go to Hastings.
I didn't go there.
I'm gonna work at Hastings.
My grandma lived there. Remember I told you the story about the school and the niggas turned around and all that shit?
Oh yeah, they was throwing rocks.
Yeah, it was in that area, so I was working out there. Yeah, they was finna hang a nigga, man. If I
they trying to stone him, it's crazy.
Yeah, I was gonna be one of them victims, bro.
Yo, chill the fuck out. They trying to stone him? Oh my god.
Hello.
This nigga is OP.
IG stuff. No, because I was thinking, man, because I used to be a flagger. The niggas who be on the side of the road with the little paddle joints. Yeah, I was one of them niggas, man. Like, it was 8 hours a day. You stand on the side of the road.
This nigga was breakdancing.
Nah, not them niggas. Nah, niggas, the construction niggas that be with the stopping.
Slow paddle. Cars flying past you and shit.
Slow down, go.
So you was the reason for the signs that say 20 times the penalty if you hit this nigga.
Yeah.
You was that nigga on the
you was a driver snitch?
I never met the nigga on
the sign, my life or yours, bro. It's mine, nigga. You not about to hit me on the side of the road now. Now I'm laid on the side of the road twitching and shit. You going down the road, cool. Fuck that, nigga. You got to go. Nigga, my zombie.
Hey, first of all, DC, on the side of the road. It's an honor to meet you again. I never met the nigga that was on the sign before.
Yeah.
You been around him 4 years, 5 years.
I didn't even know you was one of them, bro. I didn't even know niggas really be like, first of all, nigga, you adventurous, nigga.
Yeah, I was,
Yeah, fuck a hot air balloon. You talking about me doing the hot air balloon shit, nigga. You adventurous, nigga.
Yeah, I was, you had to, and you motherfuckers, you got to stand there and hope these niggas stop.
Oh my God. Hope you can drive today.
You talking about trust? So one night I was in Stowe, Richie white neighborhood, and it was the middle of the night, and I was on a night job. Man, this dude almost took me out, bro. I mean, like, he almost plowed through me and 4 other people. I jumped because I seen the nigga coming. Spider sense was tingling. Like, you know what, nigga? You stand there. You like, I hope this nigga gonna slow down. This nigga ain't slowing down. Oh, this nigga
not
stopping. Hey, yo, look out!
That's all I got for you.
Nobody looked out. So real quick before we get to our guests, because we do got a guest tonight, we got two things we need to get to. Are you ready, Boom, to learn with Boom?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's learn with Boom. What are we gonna learn today?
I don't get no introduction. I learned that.
Yeah, learn with Boom. Learn with Boom. Everybody go, learn with
Learn with Boom.
That's Brad McKnight if you want it.
Huh?
Chill out.
All right. Anyways, let me ask you guys a question, man. Let's learn something about pigs right quick, man. You guys eat bacon, pepperoni?
If you about to ruin bacon, we about to go to the half court report.
You
ruin bacon, nigga, we about to move the fuck on, nigga. I can tell you that.
I don't know what he about to do. I don't know what he about to do here, bro.
I swear.
Hey, don't lie, bro. I don't even got time for it today.
Bro, we ain't about to do this, nigga. You're not about to ruin bacon, nigga.
Bro, chill
out.
What
you gonna do is ruin bacon, nigga.
We already know what you are, brother. Slow down.
The bacon won't be one, nigga.
Slow down, bro.
On that, nigga.
Bro, I eat bacon. All right.
Uh-huh.
Let me help y'all. All right. I do eat bacon and pepperoni. I can't have a pizza without pepperoni on it. So I'm not judging nobody. I just want to let y'all know. But just something I learned about pigs. So domesticated pigs are pigs. We know what pigs are. We know what they eat. We know how they eat. We know all that shit, how they live. Domesticated pigs. We know how we eat them and all that.
Whoa. They eat us and we eat them and all that. Nigga, wait, what?
You don't know that pigs eat your ass? Pause. They're you get rid of people.
Not the pigs was at the Diddy party. What are we? You were. This is
going.
I'm so scared of where this is going.
So those are your domesticated pigs, man. Your domesticated pig. I mean, your domesticated pigs are the ones that we feed and farm. Those are domesticated. If you decide that you don't want that pig no more, and you decide to let that pig out into the wild, his or her mind automatically understand that they are not domesticated no more within the first 6 weeks, and their body starts to metamorph into a wild boar.
Oh, so they niggas. What you saying? Because as soon as a nigga gets single after 6 weeks, that nigga turn into a wild boar.
And he gets fur. He starts to grow fur. Starts to grow tails. These the same fucking pigs that we domesticate, but once they realize they're free, they instantly go into survival mode. Just thought that we'd know that, man. Learn something, man.
All right. I did not know where that was going.
I got the reference.
You got the reference? When you learn that you're free, go into survival mode.
That boy deep. That boy deep right there. That boy good. That boy good. That boy good. That boy good there.
Hey, don't they treat us like the bottom?
All right.
Damn.
Now, last night with the full court report, let's get a little half court report. See what happened last night.
Man, last night, man, we had a fucking awesome show. Boom gave it a 8 out of 10 on Rotten Tomatoes. So I mean, that's good for me. Boom hosting is a fucking great thing. If you missed the show last night, we gave a little Diddy updates. We talked a lot about the case. We gave a lot of Diddy updates last night. I ain't gonna lie. We kind of broke down the whole week 4 of the trial. We went over JCon's list.
My nigga Tone
game list. Tone Loc came up on the list. If you want to see where Boom rated Tone Loc, please go check out the show. It was so crazy that the fucking producer had to step in.
The fact that he went from 5 to 55 to find his next rapper was a guy anyway.
Goddamn craziness. But if you missed any of that, go check out the show last night. Facebook, and it's on YouTube. So go check that shit out. Also, if you missed the show, we talked about Brian McKnight last night. Shit got a little spicy. You know what I'm saying? Shit got spicy when we started talking about Brian McKnight. I just think deadbeats bring out a whole different type of vibe. You know, when you talk about deadbeat fathers, that shit just bring out the worst in people. So if you looking for a little spicy moment, a lot of Diddy coverage. I know you want to hear it the black way, go listen to the show last night, man. We covered a lot of that. And if you're trying to hide your videotape, it's gonna cost you more than $100,000 now.
Yeah, that was all on the look out, man. Clips coming soon.
Oh yeah, man, that shit dropping, man. Shout out. Thank you.
All right. So tonight we got a guest. I know this guy. Damn. Middle school? About middle school. Seen this guy grow, develop, you know what I'm saying? Being a rapper since this nigga was rapping. This nigga, I don't even know how to rap. I still know this nigga been rapping since longer than that. My boy T Vickz is in the building. Get my man out here. Hold on, I got there we go. Hand clapping room. What's up,
Yeah.
Chief? How's
What's
it
up?
going?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's going
Welcome,
on?
welcome.
Businessman, entrepreneur, rapper, mogul, husband, father, uh,
Right, right,
Akron zone. What's going on? How you feeling?
right. What's up? What's up? T Vickz in the building. ANC in the building. I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good, enjoying this with the fellas.
For sure,
Uh,
man. It's always good to have
what's new? Let me ask you what's new because it's been a minute. You know. Uh,
Okay, so what's new right off the top, man? We got the most highly anticipated compilation out right now. We got the Midwest Muscle 2. This is my my introduction. I've got people that need the spotlight on there, you know what I'm saying? That they got the talent, but they need the spotlight. So this is gonna be a different type of project. I mean, it's reminiscent of the West Coast Bad Boys or the Down South Hustlers. The Midwest don't really get the same plug, you know what I'm saying? So, we like to bring this Midwest muscle out every so often. It's a good way for me to work with artists that, you know, ain't got the buzz to be on the major projects, you know what I'm saying? So, but should be on the major projects, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So, but they dope though, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot. That's the one that came out. That was April. Then in May we came out with Momma I Did It, you know what I'm saying? Which is it's doing pretty good. We got like 3 videos shot from that. You know what I'm saying? My did it video up around 1 million views collectively on all the platforms. So people liking that. You know what I'm saying? And we dropped another single, Hey Mama, for Mother's Day to celebrate the mothers. The whole album is about celebrating the mothers because I think, men kind of ran the world for a while, I think, but it's time to celebrate the women because, we all come from a woman, all of us. Everybody come out of woman. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta celebrate that. They might be the weaker species, you know what I mean, physically, but without them it would be nothing. You know what I mean? So we made sure we celebrated the mothers and people ask me, was your mom sick or something? No, I just felt like my mom deserved it. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? A
Get
lot of
her
people
flowers early, huh?
yeah, a lot of people want to wait to celebrate people when they gone, this and that. I'm one of them people that like to tell people, you know what I'm saying, why they living, the impact they had on my life and my career or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I like to do that because when people see me out and want to take a picture, you know what I'm saying, when I'm with my family or something like that, it make me feel good and keep me going. So I feel like, my mama might not be the artist that's getting 1 million views, but I gotta make her feel good, you know what I'm saying, because she put the work in for me, you know what I'm saying? So I always do that, you know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to celebrate her in a real way, but she not sick, she retired. She living good because a lot of people ask me that. So I just want to clear that up. You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never been out. Nobody wanted to take pictures with me, so you got something on me on there, brother. That's a
Yeah,
new.
I mean, when you do it, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
I'm just
saying?
saying. I'm trying to get to your level.
I didn't have
Man.
it
Yeah,
happen
I'm
multiple
cool.
times,
We
or
fuck
where
around.
people
I'm cool.
multiple times people want to take pictures, or they want to say, "Oh, what's up? That's T Vix and Miss Dean." They watched our show, or they seen us with P, or they, what I'm saying, are they, the same chick, with 26 million views on one song, that's kind of heavy. So, trending on War Star or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't mind, you know what I'm saying, people hollering or saying they like the music or what. Music, one of them things that, that excites people, you know what I'm saying? So, that's probably why they taking the pictures, or they want the picture, you know what I'm saying? It ain't got nothing to do with the celebrity, man. You so much more popular than me, man. Don't worry about it.
Ooh, don't let these niggas lie to you.
You
Don't, don't let the
know what
internet
I'm
fool you.
saying? Yeah.
I'm
We
low
think
key.
we still sneaking in the back door, nigga.
Yeah,
We trying to get a
I'm
ticket,
still
nigga.
motherfucker.
I can't believe that. I can't believe
You
that.
know how they do in New York in the turnstiles when the nigga pay his
Uh-huh.
fee, you try to slide through real quick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, no
I'm
cap.
doing that, nigga. We ain't. Oh, we moved up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? 5 years
Yeah.
in, we, upgraded a little bit, but we still got a little long road to
Niggas
go.
still get Dr. Thunder over here, nigga.
Hey man, nigga,
No,
I told you, bro.
Yeah,
The
we got
doctor,
Dr.
hey,
Thunder in there,
hey,
and
only because y'all
unlucky,
want to.
unlucky
Only because
charms,
y'all want
Yellow,
to.
unlucky
yellow.
charms. You
one
you ain't
thing.
had unlucky charms in a long time.
Hey, this
Unlucky Charms
Gatorade
is
might be the
crazy.
only thing in the grade room that got a
You
good
heard,
grade.
you heard me? The Gatorade is the only thing in that bitch diet, sugar free.
No, we
Man,
got them King
and it's
vitamins
warm.
if you want
And
some
look,
cereal.
you know what? I did want
Key
to say
vitamins is
something. I
crazy.
did want to say something that's new that I didn't say that I haven't even said on nowhere else. I ain't made a post.
Hold on. We got a
Hold up.
clue drop. Hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's the
one more.
exclusive trap. Hold on, let me.
You think it's a game? Get fired on these bitches one time.
Okay, one
All
more
right. One
time.
time for the one
I'll make
time.
sure that bitch is up. Hold on.
I haven't said this to nobody, you know what I'm saying? And it's a pivotal moment for my label. I feel like, you know what I'm saying. I think we one of the first independent labels to sign a multi-platinum artist. You know what I'm saying. So we just signed a multi-platinum artist to our label, and he'd be dropping this album July 23rd. You know what I'm saying. It's Mr. Servon. Shouts out to Mr. Servon. Just signed on with ANC. So we gonna be dropping that new Pac-Man album July 23rd, you know what I'm saying, celebrating Goat Day, you know what I'm saying? So like to be from Akron and be an independent label, to be able to sign somebody that already sold over 1 million records is amazing to me. I think that's one of them things that one of them notches on my belt that I feel like that a lot of independent artists or independent labels they ain't quite done that yet. It's one thing taking somebody from the bottom to the top, and that's a good thing. But it's another thing grabbing somebody and they saying they see what you're doing. I'm a ride with you. You know what I'm saying? So we
That's
did it.
amazing, bro.
So we made that happen. I wanted to, you know what I'm saying, just drop that little jewel. We made that
Think
happen,
it's a
and
game? Get
Pac-Man be
fired on
coming
these
out.
bitches one time.
Shout
Hey,
out, shout
I
out,
like
shout
exclusives.
out.
You know what? I like. Hey, but first of all, congratulations. That's a dope thing, man. Because
Yeah,
you've been, um, like I said, yeah, you know what I'm saying, in doing this for a long time. So people from Akron have talent. You know what I mean? People
yeah,
from and I hate that there's that narrative that the Midwest and people from Akron don't have talent. I know a lot of dope ass people. I don't want to name them all because then people will be mad because I forgot them. Now I don't wanna forget nobody, but all of Akron, all over Ohio, period, is dope as fuck. But to have that happen and to make that move, man, that's dope because that's big because that gives credence to that Akron has talent and we can always keep going long as we, you know what I'm saying, put in the work and
right,
stop stop the hate. Like, you know what I mean? Everybody is trying. You know what I mean?
right,
So especially
right,
like this
right.
year is
I
crazy. So
say I say we more than trying. We doing it, and the point
oh
of
no, I
it
see
is,
it.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. The thing about it is we gotta quit waiting for like the Grammys to validate our art. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying, if I'm doing good enough to sit down with what the shit, I made it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? For
You
because
I appreciate you putting a little sauce on that. But yeah.
no, no, for real, because my people feel like I'm good enough to sit down and have a conversation with about my art. It's my people, my community. It's hard. It's the hardest thing to do. I had a guy. No, I ain't gonna even tell that story, but it's the hardest thing to do to get your community to support you because you might have messed with his girl back in the day, so he's still mad, or the girl he liked it. You know what I'm saying? Might just liked it you. You know what I'm saying? So you got all of this baked in hate. You know what I'm saying? But to get your people to say, man, you doing your thing, man, that's a hard thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't doing what the shit first. You know what I'm saying? I was doing no Limit reunion tour first. Look at all the stuff I had to do to even get recognized. You know what I'm saying? So, like to me, when you at that point, you really doing something. Or when you at the liquor store and the block boys say, "Man, I see what you're doing, man," and this that. Oh man, you really doing your thing because it's hard to get love in your own city.
That
I definitely got a question for you too. I'm gonna let you get with the comment, but I definitely got a question for you.
got a question from the comment. What motivates you to keep creating that art as a oh my god, my HDA this
God
Gatorade is warm.
damn.
I'm bad the Gatorade was warm, bro. I told y'all, man.
God, you tall,
God damn.
tall, cracking motherfucker.
You gotta get some new Gatorade, bro. That ain't it. What
Yeah.
motivates you to keep creating as an artist is the question.
The number one thing that helped me, like today, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I was gonna get on here and I was gonna announce like Kobe Bryant did. Like, man, I'm about to do my retirement tour. I'm about to put these albums out. I was gonna announce it on the show, but I had a guy hit me up from Nigeria, right?
Hold up, T.
Wait a
You
minute.
hold
He
on, my
was
nigga.
coming on this
You
bitch
gonna
to
go in here and
do
shower
what?
on us, bro? No,
Yeah,
you
I
better.
was gonna do that, right?
Hey,
But look,
Hey,
look,
I ain't gonna lie to you, Vic. That would have been the biggest announcement we ever had on this bitch.
that would
I
have been
was gonna do that because sometimes you be thinking like, man, when you doing this music, it's the people, man, that make you keep going. Like when you know what I'm saying, I was telling my wife, I'm talking to my wife, I'm like, yeah, I think I'm about to go on this show and tell them I'm done. It's it. I'm about to put these albums out and it's it. And then as soon as we hang up the phone, the guy hit me from Nigeria. I'm like, this the motherland. He hit me. You know what I'm saying? People be calling me all over the world all the time. But he hit me with a video. You know what I'm saying? He like, look, man, we playing your music in the club. And it was I Just Want to Sing. And it was one of them deep songs that I hit. And it was in the club. And people was going crazy. And I'm like, I got to keep going.
I mean,
I gotta keep going. They starting to feel it. You know what I'm saying? They starting to feel me. But you as an artist, you battle with that so much. Oh, is this it? Or you know what I mean? Every time something come out, you be feeling like, oh, that might be it. But you know, really the people really what keep me going. Like the people liking it. You know what I'm saying? Like people say, oh, I love this, man, keep going. It's not that's what keep me going for real. You know what I'm saying? Because at this point I don't think I got nothing to prove to nobody at this point. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I made a living for my family and that was the key. You know what I'm saying? So that's done. You know what I mean? So now it's just like, man, there's people enjoying what I'm doing. If they ain't, you know, it's no room for me,
Well,
but they
I got a
still
question.
is. So
I got a question for you, man.
yep.
When you was coming up, the energy that you received from the city, is it the same energy? Has it changed? Has it switched? Like, what type of energy are you getting of the person that you are today from where you
So
came?
so when I first came up, I come up in the era where I started young. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to talk when I first came up, I'm young from the north side of Akron. You know what I'm saying? So from being from the north side of Akron, really wasn't no rappers from the north side at the time when I came up. You know what I'm saying? So number one, it was
oh,
like,
hold on, T Biggs. Can I? We got that's a celebrity. Sequoia's in the building, so I just wanted to shout her out. Shout out. You know what I'm saying? Got people in the building, brother.
yeah,
Go
Yeah,
ahead, brother.
yeah. So look, first I started out, it really wasn't nobody from the north side really doing it yet. You know what I'm saying? I was like 14. This is a long time ago. I'm in $500,000 studios because I had an investor that invested in me and my craft. So I was lucky enough to be in the spots where you see people, but I really it wasn't nobody but VEC. I don't know if y'all remember VEC, AK, Rowdy, Northside, Summit County.
Uh
You
huh.
know what I mean? And man, we cool to this day, but you know what I'm saying? Even coming in the game, you couldn't just rap back then. Like you had to prove that you could rap. You know what I'm saying? Like these dudes weren't saying because it was like, man, we not about to just let you in. This art thing. You know what I'm saying? So I had to prove it. I never really had no, I ain't gonna say I ain't never had no problems. People we almost fought at a lot of shows and this and that, boom, boom, as the crew, yeah. So but the energy has changed because and you know, I don't want to say it cocky or nothing like that, but when you start making moves, you make it change. You know what I'm saying? Like when you ain't really doing nothing, when you just starting off, you ain't really did nothing. So everybody don't, you know what I'm saying? It's like once they win the championship one or two times, you like, oh yeah, that's Golden State. But you know, the energy changed before Golden State won their first one. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I had to get some wins under my belt and I understand it. Like I never took no malice to nobody that was hating or whatever when I first came up. Cause it really wasn't hate. It's like you gotta prove yourself to be in this game. You know what I mean? But yes, it changed. It changed a lot. You know what I'm saying? I see artists now that used to do it from the other side of town. They say, "What's up?" We talk, whoop de whoop. You know, I wasn't getting them conversations when I
No,
was young.
well, I only asked because you know how you had said earlier, like, said nigga might be mad at you because you took that girl when you was 14, like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Now coming
yeah,
up, you might want to put them on. They like this the same nigga that took my bitch in kindergarten. Like I don't know on the side of
yeah,
this nigga.
yeah. You
You know
get
what I'm saying?
that, but no, but the difference of like the people that want to do this, like when I first started all in, you know, I had 12 people sign up the first day. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't nothing else. Like if you wanted to do music, it wasn't nobody really doing music. So like, you know, I always had people that wanted to support, not always had a crew of people that was
Definitely see the
around
support
me.
in the comments.
Yeah, yeah. I had a crew of people around me before I ever did music, so I never really. I guess I was protected, so I really didn't have the problems that maybe somebody that was like a lame or a square or something like that would have. You know what I'm saying? I never had no issues like that. You know what I mean? So you know, I always had enough support. I come from a big family though, so you know what I'm saying. Like, and we gonna ride. The family gonna ride. So it is what it is. You know what I mean. So, but the energy did change from the folks that was outside, but I never did it for them anyway. So I never really cared. You know what I'm saying. Like I had to impress my family first. We used to have nights where you had to perform. Like every New Year's, like all the kids had to perform. That's how we came up. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
and our family, like we got some talent. So it's like shit. I'm trying to win that trophy. That was the first trophy I was trying to win. I wasn't really trying to win the hearts of a chick or a nigga from the other side of town. That wasn't my thing. You know what I mean? But I think that's why I can do whatever type of music I want to do. I think a lot of people stick their music in a box because they trying to impress somebody from another block or something. I ain't never been that
I
type of
mean,
person.
like when you say like you know you got the background, you know some of these people don't come up with that, right? You know what I'm saying? Some of
Yeah,
these people come up with nigga, they gotta get the people to love them. You know what I'm saying? They don't have no choice. You know what I'm saying? So I was just looking at it from that aspect. But I'm glad you did get that side of the story because then it makes it more understandable on your journey. You know what I'm saying? Like okay, he didn't have to deal with this hate, so maybe it was more of a easier way to make the magic that you make. You know what I'm saying? Because you didn't have to deal with the drama on the outside because
I mean, I mean, like, not some to me, I'm a nigga from the, you know what I'm saying? Like, so drama to me is a nigga gonna punch me in the jaw or some shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't never had to deal with no shit like that because we was ready for that as kids. You feel what I'm saying? So, but like, I've been in the studio with older niggas and they ain't want me on the song, you know what I mean? Cause I was too young or whatever. Like you know what I mean?
Yep.
As
Type
it's
energy too, right there. Because when I'm asking you about energy, that type of energy. Because
Yeah, I had that for sure. Like, you know what I'm
it's all
saying?
kinds of
Like,
energy.
Oh, appreciate
I,
it. You know.
I had that for sure. Like, especially like some of my OGs, like OG, you know what I'm saying? Niggas that I respect. I wouldn't even say their name because it'd be like negative almost. Like, you know what I'm saying? But niggas that I really respect and was really doing this shit and putting it down, like, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas, I'm in the studio with these niggas. These niggas like 10 years older than me. You know what I'm saying? I'm 14, they like 24. You know what I'm saying? But I'm in the studio with these niggas and they like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, nigga, you can't, nigga, you ain't getting on this. And you know what I'm saying? By the end of the night, I win them over because the verse dope. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't
He
just
said, it
given
ain't
to
take
me.
that long for me to get that energy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But you know what I'm saying? But it was never like violent or something or like some shit like that because like we was on that, but on the music side, yeah, like I had to get accepted. Like I was in Texas rapping, you know what I'm saying, when I was 18, and you know what I'm saying, and them niggas like and down there it's like, oh, you rap, they all waiting for me, it's a whole party, and it's like rap, and it's like, oh, I gotta prove it. You know what I'm saying? But I always was dope. You know what I'm saying? Like I always took my time with the pen and made sure the music was right before I presented to the people. So I never really had a problem. I never been booed on stage. I never had a problem like that. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm so like, I'm so much on it. You know what I'm saying? In the studio to where, you know what I'm saying? I make sure you don't have a problem like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm on it for real. You know what I mean? You
Let
know
me
what I'm
ask you
saying?
a question.
Yeah.
I got some Dan Rather questions I like to ask people. You know, little something I do. So let me ask you this: if you could write your younger self a letter before your first project, at your moment now, what would you tell him?
I say the letter be called "Can't Nobody Tell You Shit." Listen to you. The closer I got to me, it was the closer I got to success. You know what I'm saying? So, pen, you just gotta be true to who you is. Like, and the one thing, like when I was young, it was like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit ain't no for me, this ain't no superhero rap. This T Vickz. This what I am, this who I am. Like you can look into my life. Wifey right there. This is a real wife. This ain't no fake. You know what I'm saying? We really married, you know what I'm saying? This
Mhm.
real my kids, them my real kids is running around. Like I ain't got no actors or nothing. Like if I had came like that off the rip, you know what I'm saying? Because when you first starting to rap, you like, I'm gonna kill some shit or I'm gonna do this. Like, all right, you know what I'm saying? You on that type of time, and to me, that shit a waste of time. You know what I'm saying? I wish I'd have went more true to what was going on that was around me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now we wasn't killing shit, but like nigga, we'd punch you in your jaw. I should have talked like that. The closer you get to the truth, the better. You know what I'm saying? When you write, and sometimes you write in the future. But I would tell people, I would tell myself, don't never quit on what you do, and can't nobody tell you shit. Because
All
at the
right.
end of the day, I got to deal with the people or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or the backlash when somebody don't like something or whatever. I got to deal with whatever. But you write what you want to write. Put out what you want to put out. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to impress your big brother. I guess that might have been my problem coming up. You know what I'm saying? I got two big brothers, so you know what I'm saying.
So
Let me ask you, T Vickz. Let me ask you, T Vickz, because you got I could have guessed that, right? Like, because I got a big brother, right? So I
Mhm.
think like confidence come easy, right? When you got big brothers, because you know who not to be like, and you know what to understand, kind of, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
like I can
yeah,
tell with the confidence that you got, like you a big brother, like I mean you got big brothers, like
yeah.
so you when you say you don't got nobody to impress, it was the only niggas that you was trying to impress.
Right. For real, to be honest, starting off, I'm trying to impress my big brothers. You know what I'm saying? What's going
hey,
on?
so look, ATVs, do me a favor.
But
Put your settings on your computer on your screen. Put settings,
yeah,
and then go to general.
this on the phone. What you do?
Oh,
How
you
you
on
do
the
that?
phone?
Yeah.
Never mind. Don't even worry about it. Then I was about to change your camera for you real quick, but if you on the phone, don't worry about it.
Okay,
Gotcha.
yeah. But
Uh,
look, I forgot the question. Oh, you said the big brothers. So my big brothers, I was always trying to impress them. I think that was a fail and you know what I'm saying? Cause my big brothers, they cool, like you know what I'm saying? People know them and shit like that, boom, boom. But when I impress them, it's so much easier. The confidence to bring the other niggas. It's like shit. My brother like this shit,
mhm.
so I don't give a fuck what
It
y'all
don't.
say.
I don't
Nah,
give a fuck what you think.
yeah,
Like
you know what I'm saying. So
I think my big brother, he navigate that what I think is cool shit. You feel me? Like
yeah,
I gonna say something to him, and he'll be like, "Ah, nah, bro, I ain't really." And I'll be
yeah,
like, I look at the situation 3 or 4 times before I be like, I gotta make a decision, bro. Ain't really fucking with it, and that's how it used to be for me.
yeah,
And I think now it's like he be like, oh, you can make that decision. Like he just look at me like, you know what I would do in that situation, so I
yeah,
don't even have to ask you to, you know what I'm saying. So I think that shit come from that. I think when you could tell when somebody got a big brother,
yeah,
because of the
yeah.
confidence that you have,
Yeah, because
and it's
my brother, if you ever seen and see the movement, he on there. You know what I'm saying? One of my big brothers on there, the one that's really critical. Like I got a brother that's really critical. Like if one bar wrong is off, he pointing that bitch out. He like, yeah, that shit was cool, but when you said that, that shit was corny, my nigga. I mean, god damn, how you representing the fam like that, my nigga? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Like this shit, like you know what I mean? Like how we putting this shit out? What nigga, it's one bar. All right, well fuck it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But that that helped me. That helped. That helped.
it's leadership in a whole different way.
Yeah,
And I think
that's pressure.
it also it's a pressure. Like
Yeah.
how
Speaking
you
of
gonna do
pressure,
that? And then huh?
I got another question. Uh, and this is because I got one for everybody. I'm gonna do that one after this, but this one's just for TVX. And this is kind of a loaded question because I'm asking you, and I could probably answer it too, and a lot of people can answer it. But do you feel pressure to represent the city or your own personal style?
You know what? At first, I never felt pressure to represent the city at all. You know what I'm saying? It was like my own personal style. But as you gain fans from the city, because I think I got fans outside of the city first. You know what I'm saying? I think like, you know what I'm saying, I had fans, little pockets, you know what I'm saying, New Orleans, Chicago, Detroit. And then I think I always had a little pocket in Akron, but then I thought Akron caught on. And it's like later in my career, I feel like, well, not so much represent for the city, but you know what I'm saying, I gotta do something. You know what I'm saying? I always feel like I gotta do something to help somebody, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
But
let me
it's
ask you,
yeah.
could you say that and you say you had success outward, did you have a little resentment at
No,
first?
never. I mean, cause God don't make no mistakes. So like, you know what I'm saying? So I never like, you know, like I believe in God, so it happened how it's supposed to happen. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and to me, I don't want nothing I don't deserve. So if I ain't really put on for niggas like that, I don't want you to just share my shit because you shared it out. I want you to like this shit and be like, yeah, this shit represent us, or this whoop whoop or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm glad he did that. Like to me, you know what I'm saying? It's about the art for me. So, you know what I mean? It's really about the art. So to me, I really try not to pay attention to the motherfuckers that it ain't for. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm reaching the people that it's for. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of like, yeah, no, I'm gonna have to say no. I don't really feel the pressure. Right? It's more what the fuck I got going on versus a piece of land that I don't own. You know what I mean?
Mm.
I feel you. I mean, hey, I wouldn't be doing my job if I ain't asked a little,
I kind of would have to say that because then we do got I'm from the AK and all that, and we do it, but it's like shit. If y'all niggas don't like it, I don't really care like that. Like you know what I'm saying? That ain't. I'm at that point in my career where it's like you know how niggas say, oh that ain't like our sound of music or that. Like I don't really care about that shit like that. Like you know what I mean?
You just brought
Like
forth a question, but I'm not
respectfully,
answering.
like no, it ain't even disrespectful. It's just I just don't give a fuck. Like you know what I mean?
This question is for everybody. What do you guys think artists owe the culture, if anything?
Who going first?
Court, you look like you want to answer.
I think that's the problem with artistry right now. I think if you if you if you think that way, if you think you owe the culture something, only contributed thing that you can contribute is good. Whatever art that you contribute, I don't think you owe the culture anything. I think the ability to create and share it with us is I think we put too much value on that. Like it shouldn't be that high of a value. Like what the fuck you do for the culture. I think that shit just got too much weight. I don't think it's too much of nothing though. I think your ability to create and share with others, especially in the musical form, is contributed enough.
Boom.
You're already sharing a lot.
Um, I think the culture. I don't think nobody owe the culture shit. And honestly, I think the culture owe a motherfucking apology to us. Um, we went from Public Enemy to niggas with attitudes, right? And Public Enemy had us, you know what I'm saying, together. When nobody gonna fuck with us, but we was all together. Niggas with attitudes turned us against all each other, ready to fight, shoot. And I think that's the culture that everybody took on. Because it looks like it now. It's all gang, gang. Like, it's all shoot 'em up, bang, bang. We not fight the power no more. Like, I mean, we can't make fight the power cool no more. But that's not the culture. So I don't think we owe the culture a motherfucking thing.
I don't take the shit. I just disturbed it. T Vickz, what about you? Yeah, you owe the culture.
So, so I think culture number one is it's I'm gonna answer it. I don't think we owe the culture. Now I'm agree with Boom a lot. You know what I'm saying? What he's saying. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like I think that's people say that shit just to hate on the artist. You know what I mean? It's like people say that shit just to just to apply some hate, some negative to the artist. Like, I mean, you giving your art, you giving niggas paying their money, putting the studio time, putting the video out, this and that, boom, boom. The culture is like a history book, man. You know what I'm saying? So y'all supposed to be writing the history book of what we made this thing of us. Later on, like you don't owe shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we
You
moving the world and
contribute to
changing the
it.
world. You
Like
don't owe
it's a
shit to
contribute of life. Life is a
right.
contribute to the culture.
Right, right,
Like what the
right.
fuck do you
So,
mean?
like, so you can't owe the culture. You know what I'm saying? It's like owing the history book. I don't owe the history book shit. I'm creating history here. You know what I'm saying? You just chart what the fuck I'm doing. That's what you're supposed to
We
do.
can
You know what I'm
and we can
saying?
be thankful for some of it, but again, like what part are we being thankful for? Because again, you go from Public Enemy to Bone Thugs and Harmony. Like,
Only
no,
thing, only
I,
thing
I
that,
was
only thing that I want to push back on Boom to say is we always had a public enemy. We always had a common thought, or we always had other artists that feel that
Khalid,
void that you talking
KRS One.
about. So what I'm saying is you can't get mad because you decided to pay attention to NWA over the other
Unfacts,
people.
unfacts,
You know what I'm
unfacts.
saying?
That's not what
You
happened. This
can't,
is
you can't.
programming. This
You
is
can't get
programming.
mad. You can't get mad because you failed for the programming.
Unfacts. It's not
You
even that
can't
I
get
fell for
mad
the.
because you
You
fell
can't.
for the programming.
It's
They
not that you
won.
falling. It's not that you falling for the programming. It's just like I was just telling my mom today. When I'm dealing with my son, and he's 8 years old, and my job is to show him things. I can't just say find something to do and then I'll support you. I have to actually
Right,
show him things that goes on out here because he'll never know if I don't show him. But me being the man and shit that I wasn't shown, I'm out here looking and then got to find out if the shit is right just to show him before I even care for myself. But the
right.
problem is with the programming is it's not that it's failed me. It's the fact that every time I get up, why is the TV not showing me Common them? I
Why
don't
you?
know nothing
Why? Why
about them
you?
until
Why you?
somebody tell me. And by then, I'm already hustler, baller, gangster, cat pillar. You see
Come
what I'm
on,
saying? So by the time
come
I hear
on.
about Common,
Don't do that.
and listen, and that's the thing. The
Don't
thing
do
is,
that.
though, but the thing is, Master P, if motherfuckers really listen to him, Master P is the reason that I'm not in jail. And I ain't
Right,
never met the man. You feel
right.
me? But if you
But
listen to motherfuckers who actually been through this shit, you can learn something. But motherfuckers don't listen. They just take the little shit. And the programming fucked this up because every time we turn it on, it's I'm a thug. That's what the
I think
culture is telling us to
but,
be.
can
When
I
I
did the
think
say?
I
culture
think
Can I
ever tell
say?
us to
Can
be
I? Can I
KRS-One?
defend? Can I defend my
When the
art?
culture ever tell me to be KRS-One is what I'm asking you.
That
Once
let me.
NWA and them came in, when the culture tell me to be KRS?
Why is you letting promotion tell you what to be? That's
It's
from a
not
lot.
promotion, it's
No, I'm just
uncles,
saying,
it's cousins, it's
or what?
brothers, it's
What
aunties, it's
that
uncles.
them the people you gotta blame. You can't blame the artists because they all out there. You can't blame like you can't. I can't get like if you 600 pounds right, and you go to the store and you get a pound of sugar every day. I can't get. I mean, damn, it's broccoli on the shelf too. You just picking the sugar. Like we got to take responsibility for our own
That's
life.
not good. That's not good. That's not
That's
a
a
good one.
why.
You can't do that. You can't
We
do
got to
that.
start taking responsibility for
that
our
was
own life.
fucking that was pretty fucking
No,
good, fool. I don't know.
no,
You said
no.
We
that
got to
wasn't
take.
You
good,
can't.
but that
No,
was
You
I'm gonna
need to
say
follow
pretty
this to
though.
you.
good.
You need to
Boom. Can
follow
I
though.
say
You need to
this?
follow
Can
with
I say
gangster.
this though? Can I say this, please? I want to say this to you. I just don't like black men being victims. I don't like the victim.
Ain't
Like,
nobody. I
oh,
said
we're
the
a
culture.
victim
I ain't
to
say black
this.
men.
I don't like that. I don't like that for black men. I
So
don't
you
like
think
the.
that because I was programmed
No,
and I
I think
opened the
I
doors that I
don't
was
think that. I think that because it's the way you using it, you using it in a way, a form of I had no choice. This is what they
ain't
did to
no
me.
choice. It's
I'm
listen.
sorry they hurt me.
Let me ask you a
Like
question, T Vickz.
I
Let me
don't
ask you a
like
real
that.
question. Let me ask
Yeah,
you a real question. Let me ask you
yeah,
earlier in the conversation, you said I was kind of protected with my family. Your family had your back.
yeah.
If you was 19 years old without that protection and all your mama had in the motherfucking freezer was that burnt chicken or turkey neck,
Right.
nigga, and you ain't had nigga, how the fuck is you gonna tell a nigga that you had the choice to go eat steak when all your mama had was a burnt turkey neck in the back of the freezer? That's your only option, my nigga. You couldn't
Yeah,
change
when
no
you
other.
when you a child, like I give you that as a
That's the
child.
programming. So what?
I
Come
give
on,
you
bro.
that as a child. What I'm saying is, what we got to start, what we got to be careful to do as men and parents and fathers now is we got to change the narrative to that, because it was a narrative that, well, wasn't no black fathers in the community and this and that. Now the narrative is they fucking us up. We can't do nothing about it. Turn the
The
TV
real
on. It's on
narrative
that.
is that these new niggas is emotional
I
and they
just
don't
don't.
like it.
Right, but I want the narrative to be this. We gotta stop. We gotta stop just relying on the public school system to teach us. It haven't been working for us. We gotta stop that. We gotta stop allowing the music, the artists to just teach us and teach us how to be. We gonna have to look for other things in life because it haven't been working for us. You get what I'm saying? We got a generation of people that's shooting and killing each other now because maybe they fell victim to the programming. But what I'm saying is I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm saying that the fix ain't just talking about the problem. The fix is saying we got to do something different because that shit didn't work. You know, just listening to the rapper didn't work. Listening to the TV just didn't work. We got to be more responsible for what's coming up under us as men. Like we got to say, look, yeah, you can like that song, but my son listen to that right now. He's 17. My son listen to that, but my son know about financial literacy. He got a bank account. You know what I'm saying? He got some things going on for himself because we talk about that shit too, and we say this shit just entertainment. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask.
Because like we put it a lot on the artists, but shit, we grew up watching Jason and Freddie, but we ain't put masks on and start killing people at night. We watched all them movies.
When I said it to his ass on the other show, he had like he hear that. I said, shit, nigga, just movies.
See,
Yeah.
before we move on to this next slide, y'all keep on bringing in movies. First off, Scarface, New Jack City, all this shit made niggas want to do things. But we knew that there was fucking killers that they was basing these niggas off of. The problem is that that's not something that made a nigga excited to go cut a nigga throat. Oh, it's so fun to go run through somebody's house and chase them up the stairs and chase them up the stairs with a mask on. That wasn't fun to
Like a
niggas.
lot of
But
work.
what was
This
fun
nigga-
to niggas?
This
But
is
what,
nigga bull, man.
but what was fun to niggas was niggas selling some dope and not having to go to work or school to get some money. Niggas took that and ran with it. Like, oh, I can get money, I can get bitches, and I don't gotta go to school. Fuck them. So that wasn't the right way to go. And instead of
I think if you went to school, you would get through off the building like Joe Clark anyway.
You know what?
So,
You know what? You know what? And when I say protection, right? I'm when I say protection for my family, I mean like I'm gonna be clear about it. Like, so I had people in my family that sold drugs as well, but I also had people go to jail. I also had people get addicted to drugs. So I got to see all sides of it. And I think almost everybody's family got that.
Mhm.
So the thing about it is, if you're not paying attention, you're not paying attention. You know what I'm saying? So like, if you ain't paying attention to the consequences of what's going on for these choices, and you make the same choices, I mean, shit, you got to get the same consequences. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. It's life. We gotta stop. We gotta stop making it like, oh, it's somebody else's fault for what happened in our own life. I get it when you say a kid and you say, yo, you couldn't eat this because the parent and this, that.
I didn't have that
You
problem. My
true.
nigga, I ain't had that problem. My grandma was a motherfucking American.
Right. And most of us didn't. I think a lot of guys that crash out, they crashed out because what you said, they didn't want to go to work. And they hustle here and wasn't good.
No, I
So
wouldn't say that. And
that's
see
what
the thing,
that's
and
what
I'm
it is.
gonna
That's
leave
to
this alone.
me. That's how I look at it. I
I'm
look
gonna
at
leave
it.
this alone, right? But I will say this though, man. When the black man was moved out the community, the black mother had to raise the black men, right?
Mm-hmm.
When she had to raise the black men, she was already running off an emotion of herself because women have emotions, right? And they like to express
Mm-hmm.
their emotions. And you
Mm-hmm.
being a raised the boy. So now we have all these men who are walking around expressing their emotions because they was
Right.
raised to express their
Right.
emotions. So I think that it's a lot different now because the battle is not between us and working or men and working. The battle is between us and our women, right? And I think that too much of
That's the new trick that
but
they
look,
created for
I
us.
think that
Boom.
too
That's the new one for us.
right, and that's just and I'll get that to the CIA, but that's a whole conspiracy podcast lit talk that I ain't gonna do with
Yeah,
y'all.
that's because I got like
But
3 more questions before I throw up.
right, and I just want to say this last thing. I just want to say this
All
last
right,
thing
you
though,
wanna?
man. Only people that I ever put the blame other than ourselves because we should see it is the women, because we should see our grandmas don't have banisters and shit. But at the same time, we'd rather go get some rims to impress a bitch. And I think that the females should stop being impressed by a nigga with rims and start being impressed by a nigga who got his grandma's banister fixed. That's all I'm saying. Regardless of how he got it. If he had to sell drugs to do it and he's selling drugs to get his grandma's banister fixed, that's cool. I'd rather you talk to them type of D-boys than the nigga that's going to do it to make everybody look at him. That's all I'm saying. Have your priorities in front. Shut up. But go ahead.
Can I ask 3 questions?
So who the leader though? Who the leader? Let me say that though. Who the leader though? So the woman the leader now?
The woman is not. Oh, she look. When you even look at the Black Panthers, like the women was running that shit, but the men was in front because they was showing strength, right? And I'm not looking at the leader. I'm looking at what niggas really care for. And what do niggas really care for? Are you really going out your way for your grandma? Or are you going out your way to impress a bitch? And I'm not talking to you. I'm talking in general.
I'm glad you saying that though, because that's why Momma I Did It is out right now. You know what I'm saying? Because we trying to impress our mamas and take care of our grandmothers. You right.
I do have a question, Boom. Well, it's for everybody, actually. It's for everybody. What's the legacy you guys want to leave behind for your kids?
For the kids.
Or your kids. Like
Yeah.
your family, your little ones in your house. What's the legacy you guys want to leave behind for them?
Okay, Boom. It's on me.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, look, the legacy I want to leave behind for my kids. I just want my kids the real freedom of choice. You know what I mean? So how you give them the freedom of choice if you give them some financial freedom. You know what I'm saying? So I want to leave my kids, you know what I'm saying, at least 7 figures a piece. I got to, because that's just what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? And I want to leave them that good name. So I don't want to do no corny shit to get the bread. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to leave them a good name too, though. Like, oh yeah, that's them T Vickz kids. You know, T Vickz used to be this, that, whoop, whoop, de whoop. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas just want to get the money by any means necessary. No, I want to get them the bread, but I want to leave them that good name, man, because I don't want to have shame. Like, oh, my daddy, the porno star, he had the sex tape. You know what I'm saying? No, bro, no. Like, nigga, I did this shit with honor and love and respect. And I respect your mama the whole way through. And you know what I'm saying? It's to put your mama on the pedestal. I really want to show my kids how they supposed to treat their mama and how they supposed to treat their women in their life, because that shit important. I mean, like, if you come from a family where the daddy whooping your mama's ass, I mean, it's gonna be hard for you to treat your woman right. I mean, you might not whoop her ass, but you calling her all kind of bitches and hoes and fuck you, bitch. I don't give a fuck. This, that, boom, boom. I want to show my kids something different, a way a man really supposed to love a woman. You know what I'm saying? That's why if you follow me, people that know me, I'm putting that pictures up of my queen all the time, the whoopty whoop, all that. Got to, because you gotta love yours, man. And if you gotta love every part of your life, or you gotta change it. You know what I mean? If you don't love your job, quit. Get you something else. You don't love your wife like that, get rid of her and get another one. You know what I'm saying? You got one life to live, like, you know what I'm saying? So like everything around me I love like that. Not just the kids. Sometimes people put so much on the kids. I love my woman like that too. Like, you know what I mean? That's important. You know what I'm saying? And that's important to show your kids the love you got for your woman like that. Because if you don't, all they're going to do is grow up and treat some woman crazy. And it's going to make you look crazy as a father. Like, damn, who raised him? Who raised this nigga, man? This nigga acting like this? No, my kids getting raised for real. And you know what I'm saying? My kid, I come from great parents though, but you know, some of the I'm building on what the foundation they put down. You get what I'm saying? So that's what we supposed to do, is evolution. You know what I'm saying? So everything my parents gave me, I got that shit down packed, but I put my twist on it too. Help my kids to push this Vickers thing farther. You know what I mean? Cause that shit important to me. You know what I mean? My last name.
What do you want to leave behind for your son? Oh, well, let me not put that on you like you don't need to go ahead with a kid. My bad.
Hold the fuck down.
My bad.
That nigga wasn't done, huh?
Hey, my bad, dog.
Finished. I'm
My
finished.
bad,
Only needed one. He gonna populate the world. Like we good.
My bad, dog.
Damn.
What do you want to leave
I'm on
behind
it
for your
down.
kids? Let me put it like
I
that.
mean, I think T Vickz hit the nail right on the head when he said name. Family name is everything to me. I think like T Vick said, I ain't one of them people. I ain't thirsty for a dollar bill. And I think that's why I take the slower approach to anything. Because I like genuine shit to happen. But when it comes to my name, I think the name is more valuable than anything. I think when you
True.
able- I think when you able to have a connection off with your people build off the name,
Right.
you be more successful.
Right.
When it's different, like T Vick said, it's different when you walk in the room and they like, oh, your dad worked hard. Your dad did this. I know he did this. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and I can put you in this situation just off of that. So I think leaving your kids money is a great thing, but they can blow that. But when you lead them
True.
the name and you lead them a vision of what you already got blueprint to do, I think success is everything. I think that's the way you find it. I think the sky's the limit when you leave kids something they can live by. And I think T Vick said another thing that's just real. Once you do something to slander your name, it affect everybody that's around you. It don't just affect you. It don't just affect what you do. It don't just affect your brand. So when you fuck the name up, it's on you, bro. You have fucked the name up in the public eye. You fucked the name up on this level, whatever you do. So I think leaving my son the legacy is going to be ultimately what I do here, what I do at the core report, what I do at anything that I do in life, like being a man of your word, being stand up, how you do that with other people. And I think that's ultimately how you go, leave some legacy
Don't forget
Boom.
the money.
and
Don't
some money.
don't forget the bag, cause how long I gotta live without a million. I don't want my kids to start with zero.
Oh, my son's starting at negative too. But hey, boom, go
This
ahead.
nigga silly, man.
They tell you
Hey,
tough times make a strong
you
man.
better hope you learn something from me, my boy. Cause
No,
hey,
man.
boom.
Silly, man.
My bad.
No, it's pretty much everything they both just said. I'm not even about to repeat it because it's like it's really that simple, bro. I will just lean into the fact that I definitely don't want to uh, leave a bad print that my kids have to step in. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever print that I do put down, I need them to be able to grow from it. And it may not be money, but it may be a way to understand money. Like, I've been trying to teach my children financial literacy for the last 3 years. And it's difficult because I waited so late, right? I waited late to learn myself. So uh, I think that when it's all said and done, they're going to be able to look at me and just be like, okay, he was definitely trying to do something, regardless of the excuses or the past. This nigga was trying to turn something up, and so he put us in good position to be straight. So hopefully, I think that I leave my legacy on my kids to not worry about nobody else and make your life how you gonna make it without stepping on nobody else. So pretty much what y'all said though.
That's
All
dope.
right.
That's dope. Can I say one more thing though? Cause some people might take it as shallow that I'm saying I want to leave each of my kids $1 million at least. But I'm serious about that because they say you can get anything you want in life if you really want it. So I really want it. So guys, you heard me. Let's make it happen.
No, that's fire, but
I fuck with it.
what can't
I'm just saying that a lot of people scared to say that, talk about money and talk about the bread. I'm not because I really want to. I want to make all my kids millionaires, all of them. I want to make my friends millionaires. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm getting the money for. I want to come on here. Next time I come on here, I want to give one of y'all $1 million. That's where I'm at with it.
no, we take a studio.
My PayPal is DC
I'm just
8.
saying though.
You ain't even got to worry about coming back on, bro.
I'm
You
just,
can just go ahead
I'm
and
just
slide on
I'm
over.
just saying, like I want to really do that shit for real. Like I want to be. I done been on here 9 times. They say so. The 10th time, I want to come over here and say, like, yeah, I got the new album coming out. Yeah, but I just want to give y'all $1 million because that's just how I feel today. Like you know what I'm saying.
Now,
But
But
that's
okay, so since you want to give a
but I'm
spill,
that type of person that this what I'm doing it for. Like I'm not. I'm cool. I'm straight. I'm grinding to get the money away. I want to make millions to give millions. I don't want to make it
so
so I
look,
can drive a Bentley. I don't even like cars that much. I want to get on with the shit and get y'all $1 million.
Look, since you
I'm
want to
saying
give
I'm putting it in the air 5-6 times. It might
since
happen.
you in the giving spirit right now, right? You got the giving spirit on you right now, man.
Right.
Podcast will be back soon here in like 2 to 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when it does come back, I would like to have you first on my show so we can get past this music talking to some real talk, because you've been talking a lot of things and it's been real, but it's been inside the realm of music and life, right? But I want to know your real thoughts. And like when you were just saying about the money and leaving the kids the money, I want to talk about how you feel that money is going to be worth that much.
You know what?
But
Money.
I don't want to talk about it now because
okay, because
a lot of
you know
y'all.
that's my
talk
second
about it,
career. You know what I'm saying?
We gotta go. This some further along
I've
talk.
been
We're
working
gonna do
through
that
it.
on
Well, we're
podcast.
gonna talk about it.
We're
gonna talk about that.
He said, wait a minute.
This is my Jordan game flu. Like the Gatorade wasn't for show, nigga. I'm trying to electrolyte. I'm sweating out. I don't know. Please.
This nigga almost threw up.
Hey,
time, DC sick. I'm here
you know how they prop the niggas up at them funerals? This was me propped up, bro. I was fading. Like I
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Before he got on here, he said, "Hey, bro, we gotta get the fuck out of here."
I got till 9.
He was up at
5
o'clock
I
in
was
the
up at
morning
3
trying to
o'clock
play
in the morning, bro.
WWE, man.
It wasn't just that. I've been sick, so
DC ain't sick, man. He's still mad about that tournament he lost, man, in high school that we played and shit. He ain't sick. I'm just telling y'all, that's what happened.
we was never supposed to talk about that, but all right. Nigga, the NDAs don't mean shit no more nowadays, huh?
Yeah.
Well, nobody never supposed to know about that, huh?
When you lose a game, so
Non-disclosure.
we had a tournament and I had a shitty team. I mean, not a shitty team. We're gonna leave this story for another time. I appreciate T Vickz, man. Tell them.
Can you just tell us what type of tournament it was, so you don't just leave
basketball tournament.
I had
Basketball
lost.
tournament.
It was man. Dude had on some conies, bro. It was bad, man.
Oh shit.
Bro, it was bad, bro. Niggas balling this. If you ever balled in Sauconys, you know your ankles ain't worth shit.
Oh, bro, ankles was fucked up.
It was bad. It was bad. But
bro.
let me say this before y'all kill me. You know, we representing GOAT Day every month for the next year. GOAT Day, this is 23rd of every month. We got the big debate on who to go. Jordan, LeBron, they both wear 23. So every 23rd of the month, ANC gonna have a new album for y'all. Next GOAT month is gonna be Father Figures. You know what I'm saying? Next month on the 23rd. So make sure y'all check that out. Vickz Father Figures. We dropping another joint. It's gonna be crazy. And I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna have the biggest song of the summer off of that. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna try to go up. We trying to hit that 100 million views. So you know what, the shit gonna help us out a lot.
Oh, we do what we can. We still on flip phones and pagers every now and then. It's Metro PCS if you still in metro areas, but don't worry about it. We coming somewhere bigger soon. Working on it. Appreciate you for stopping by, man. It's always fun talking to you, man. Like I said, I do. I'm proud of your success, man. Like I said, I've known you since Jennings Middle School. Probably a little further than that, Finley Academy. You know what I'm saying? So to see your success, man, and to see you still thriving, see you still doing your thing.
Appreciate it.
If you was gonna come in this and retire, then it's gonna be a short conversation because we wasn't even gonna be here long. Because I was like, this nigga ain't retiring. We just gonna restart this whole episode next week. But this nigga come back with a new mind frame. But like I said, I appreciate you. Court, talk to the people.
Tuesday nights, 8:15. Y'all know where to find the Court Report. Me and Boom, man. This week, man, I was watching NPR. Oh man, we're gonna do the NPR, man. We're gonna do the top 10 NPR performances, man. We're gonna tap into the top 10 NPR performances. I just watched a lot, so don't try to debate me. I gotta get in. We're gonna get Tara. Boom. T Vickz, man. We always opening, we always dropping singles, we always playing music, we always looking for artists to play music. Got some music, man. Send that shit to Boom. We playing that shit. We playing videos. We got slots set for those over there at the Court Report. It is a music show. We roll out the red carpet. But what I will say, next Tuesday, we wrapping up this Diddy shit. We done. We're finished. We gonna talk about this week 5. We talk about week 5 trial, and then we done. We gonna wait on the verdict. We gonna wait on the verdict. I got some guests in the rings coming up. My boy Bad Day, man. We've been running Bad Day shit over there. Shout out to Bad Day, bro. He got a banger, nigga. He got a fucking banger. Shout out to Bad Day. We've been spinning that bitch. Hellraisers. Go check it out. It's on all platforms. But also go check us out on all platforms. The Court Report every Tuesday night, 8:15.
Boom.
Dang, man.
Up to
Every
the
Tuesday
people.
night, 8:15, man. I will say this though, man. Court Report on Tuesday, 8:15 is kind of spontaneous because sometimes we're gonna talk about this, sometimes we're gonna talk about that. We're supposed to be talking hip hop conspiracies Tuesday, but I guess we're talking NPR. I don't know what the fuck we're talking, but we're gonna be talking for sure all music.
I do. Hey, boo. I told you something already. I just couldn't remember which week I told you. Hey, I'm a week ahead. It's
That's
okay.
why I'm the host though. But
it's okay.
But
I'm
legally blind.
But look,
you can't see. I'm legally blind. Did you hear the nigga?
Also, I will say this. I know that the owner just said that we ain't talking about Diddy after week 5, but I'm here to tell y'all that if something crazy happened week 6,
we did.
Be talking about Diddy. So, with that being said, you also catch me here on Wednesday. 8:15.
Listen. You know how you like a personality on your own shit. Like I'm really just a personality. Like the nigga really run the show. The nigga just looked at me like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Like, so DC next time, bro. When I do the half court report, that's the only shit I need to do. If you ask any updates about the show, ask that nigga, bro. This nigga just said no. That's not what you said before because I gave this nigga a whole list already. That's nigga.
Vickz, you got a great mind, great personality, bro, man. I've been watching you for years on years on years. You're talking about since 14, bro. You've been making some type of dent, you know what I'm saying, with your name. So shout out to you. I also know that you have a great personality, you know what I'm saying, and you're a conscious thinker. Some of the things you say, and we had conversations about just how you move in business. Remember, I was inspired about some of the clips that you were doing and how you were doing them and how you was just running your whole business. And I just want to say that I do hope that I can get you on podcast list so we can talk outside of music, so I can see what your mind.
Let's put it together, man. All you gotta do is hit me. Let's put it together right now and get on the schedule. I'm doing all podcasts as I can right now because we dropping an album every month, so I need to be talking to people. You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing the work right now. So I'm trying to get on.
You might get canceled for podcast lit, bro.
Nah, you can't cancel. You can't cancel a nigga that own it. I'm like the dude that owned the UFC. You know what I'm saying? He did that shit. Can't cancel me. Ain't nothing to cancel.
Can't cancel me, nigga.
Hey, bro, did you see that?
I'm building a new studio right now as we speak. I know y'all heard it in the background. We're building a new studio right now. So, hey, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is for me. You know what I'm saying? We living life, man. I ain't never scared to talk about nothing. And everybody plugging their show. Make sure y'all check me out Monday. You know what I'm saying? At 9:00, Monday morning, motivation. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to motivate people, start off their week right. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a show, but I'm just giving y'all a clip every week. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all see that. And tap in with T Vickz and Miss Dean is back every Wednesday at 10:00. So y'all check that out too. You know what I'm saying? If y'all ain't already tapped in with us, man, we had some great conversations. Some stuff that y'all like to, that y'all might like. You know what I'm saying? It's some relationship stuff. You know what I'm saying? What you gonna do if the ex pass away? Is you gonna let your girl go to the funeral or not? Stuff like that. It's crazy stuff. You know what I mean? Me and the wife, you go nuts.
Oh, hell no.
But he dead though.
Send a card to that nigga. Anywho, that nigga a carnation. What the fuck?
A carnation. You got 3 days to cry too, bitch. It's over.
3 days to cry.
Yeah, you got 3 days to cry.
You better shed that one Denzel till and get the fuck on. That nigga ex, nigga. He ain't here. He's an ex.
That's what I'm saying. You
But
see,
nah,
that's the type of stuff we talk about. But yeah. So you know what I mean. We working as well. So man, but boom, man, get with me, man. We got to get. I got to get on this show, man.
In response to that, I also want to let y'all know I got on Fridays I got a thing called Fuck 'em Fridays where y'all just want to jump me on Instagram and y'all can tell people who y'all want to just say fuck them to. Fuck 'em. I want to start with the lady who cut me off this morning as I was walking. I was in a anywho, I ain't gonna tell that story because she almost got hit by a cart, but it wasn't my cart. It was just a cart allegedly that looked like my anywho. I appreciate everybody who watched. I appreciate T Vickz for stopping by. I appreciate my
This nigga gotta be stopped, bro. This nigga diabolical.
Hey, I want to say this. Everybody that support me and follow me, make sure y'all comment and put that @follow down and make this their biggest show that TV's on. That way they let me get on it again, man, because y'all got to really like this up. I know it ain't my shit, but I'm on here. Make sure y'all hit that follows, y'all share it, y'all like this shit, man.
Hey,
If y'all
Mom, we
fuck with me,
flip
go
phone
ahead. Cause
pages.
you know they ain't gonna let me back on here, man. If y'all niggas don't do that shit, man. So y'all niggas gotta look out for me.
No, there's no.
Come on, let me promote
He
DC.
put
Let me
that
do my
line.
thing. I know
Nigga,
my
nigga,
fans.
nigga,
They, they gotta feel like they're gonna lose something to do it. God damn.
Oh, my bad, my bad. So in other words, what you telling me is,
Yeah.
look,
Yeah,
Shit.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Yeah.
If y'all don't like this motherfucking post, DTG ain't never coming back.
Hey,
Yeah.
It's
hey,
never. We're
Court,
never gonna see him
hey,
again.
Court, hey,
My
Court, I
bad,
gotta
wrong
hit the
show.
button on myself.
Shut up, bitch.
My
Yep,
bad.
yep,
Yeah.
yep, yep,
That's the
yep.
first time I ever hit the button on myself,
I
man.
never thought
I
I'd
never
see the
thought I had
day.
to hit the button on myself, man.
What Ray
Shout out to
said?
that
I
deer,
never thought
man.
I'd
Yeah,
see the
One
man.
more time louder.
Shut up, bitch.
My bad,
Shout out to
guys.
the deer.
damn,
Yeah.
Oh
DC.
man.
Man, we got to make this. Hey, everybody that fuck with ANC, we got to make this their most shared show, their most commented show. If y'all rewatching it, y'all better go on and comment. We need it. They need the support. Let's make the
Clip.
algorithms work for these guys. Let's get the views up because I'm on here. You gotta y'all gotta make sure. You know what I'm saying?
Clip.
Y'all gotta make sure. If not, they ain't gonna put me on this motherfucker no more. They told me that before we started.
Yep. He said, yep. Yep.
So
He
y'all
can't
gotta do
come
what
back.
y'all do.
Y'all don't do all that. He can't come back if y'all don't do all that. Yep.
Yeah. They said shit ain't no limit to it. You gotta make it work.
God
Yep.
damn. Hey, come on, man. Get him out of here, bro. He too good, bro. He too
Yeah.
good with this shit, bro. He
All
too
right. So with
good,
that
bro.
being said,
That boy good, boy. That boy good, boy.
next week we have a dope author, screenwriter. She's a psychologist. Just a lot of stuff. She does a lot of stuff. She just wrote a dope book called A Pony. I think I'm pronouncing that right. If not, she probably gonna hit me. But anywho, coming from Florida, we have Miss LaShawn Hitton. She'll be on here next week. Appreciate T Vickz for coming by. Appreciate these guys. Make sure you watch everybody's stuff. Follow, like, share. Love yourself. Mental awareness a month for men. Keep sure that you know what I'm saying, take care of your mentals. Love someone, talk your shit, be yourself, and peace.
And see over everything.
I'm with the shit, boy, get on my level, doing 125 in my own